You really want to see more of the game? You want to see more of the top left of Murdered Soul? It's garbage. Look, I'm actually thankful, okay, that the game did something last week that is like an indefensible game problem. Where when we walked back to the start of the quest, it gave us the dialogue from the start of the quest in a cutscene, and then we had to like walk slightly further back, and she's like, wow, you made it back. That's basically indefensible. So, I feel like we can say whatever we want now. I will say I forgot how to exit the museum. Were we coming up or going down? Also the trains, I forgot about the trains, dude. Wasn't this where the train was? No, because we would have gotten this 100%. We would have gotten that 100%. Oh my god, the sensitivity, dude. I'm just looking. Definitely have to go here. You know, a lot of the reviews for Murdered Soul Suspect, yikes, have said it's a good idea done poorly. That is kind of how I felt on the first stream. After the second stream, I was like, nah, brother. This is a bad idea done badly. You don't... It's too easy to be nice to this game. And I say that knowing that it makes me sound like a total dickhead. But I feel like that's... When you go like... That's a nice idea, just not done that well. Say what you really want to say, which is, this sucks. You don't get to have the points for being a nice, compassionate person and also giving criticism that's like tear down. You just gotta own your asshole-ish nature, I think, in that situation. Thank you for the cheer, by the way, Archduke Pear. Okay. Just give it a sec. Remove yourself. Hold R, of course. Let me out, 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 let me out. Let me out. Yikes, brother. Oh, we broke aggro. We were so close to an execute, too. Which way are you facing? Chat, while we go through this for the next 25 minutes, I got some exciting news for you. For 3 months in Pokemon Go, I've been stuck on the same quest in 2 quest lines. Catch a Ditto. Yesterday, caught 2 Dittos. The quest can now actually progress. It's a beautiful day. And I caught 1 Wizmere. Oh, thank you, Spumoni, as well. I only need 2 more Wizmeres to complete the quest. I was recording Isaac today. Kate ran into my room. Ah, crap. And was like, there's a Wizmere. And I was like, thank you for letting me know. That's actually incredibly valuable information. How'd you get the Phoebus candies? I mean, I've been catching Phoebus for a while, but I mean, I straight up just walked 20K on Friday and Saturday to evolve it. I did not catch it in the Isaac episode. It was just after the Isaac episode. Why would you do this to me and to yourself and to the community of gamers at large? Alright, thanks for the cheer, an anonymous cheerer. I've been seeing you in other chats as well, cheering. I appreciate it. We're gonna get this demon. I also added a new emote. It is Lion Stop. It's the picture of Tomo being very grumpy, begging me to stop recording so that he can actually sleep. It does look a lot like Dang Deb 8. Is it intended to be used when Dan talks about WoW? Here's our plan. Excuse me, Crow. Stop making some noise. Thank you. You can use it. You can use it for anything, but I would say that's definitely a good use case. Look at that. It's just that easy. Moreover, I believe that we've been talking about the new branding stuff on Twitch for a while. I believe that should be implemented, hopefully this week. I've got rough or final drafts. I haven't actually opened the documents yet, but so we should have some new Twitch marketing material soon, which is pretty cool.
A whole exhibit about death.
You look like my Uncle Lee.
I wish Salem was famous for something else. Always wanted to be a real cop.
Uh-oh.
Always wanted to be a real cop.
No, not name change. Mental history exhibits. Like in the British sense? Oi, lads, that history exhibit was mental. Oh no, is this train set up again? I hope not. Before the end of the year, Dan will wear down Unity to play WoW. I'm just here to tell you, bet the under on that.
Text. Did you hear something else happen just now? Something bad.
Someone told me about a murder.
No, like this just happened. Police are all freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know. Sounds serious,
They
though.
said it's okay. The person that she hit wasn't even supposed to be there. They weren't even like a real person. Anyway. Let me out of the museum, please.
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
I'm telling you, Dan will not wear us down on WoW. There's no chance.
Did you hear what that guy just said? Something horrible just happened at St. Benedict's.
He won't. People think Dan is like a social genius. He has the powers of social engineering, don't get me wrong, but I think it's like a hypnotism. Dan can only manipulate people who want to be manipulated. If you don't want to be manipulated, he can't get you.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no.
I think they're going to St. Benedict's. He ran circles around you guys in the first round of Project Winter. I mean, he didn't run circles around me. I outed Justin as a traitor within the first, like, 5 minutes. And then Austin gaslit me to the other 6 people and got me exiled. That's not really a social engineering on Dan's level. I can talk shit about Austin too, because he's definitely asleep. Grand Finals was last night. That's not a church, brother. That's a cannon.
Real witches didn't have those hats.
He's absolutely right.
In Spain, pretty sure they burned them.
You should watch his perspective. I actually did watch his perspective. Because Kate watched Dan's perspective for the Project Winter stuff and I was there. I'm not saying he didn't do a good job. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying he didn't do anything to me in round 1. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut and go along with it. I maintain the most hurtful thing anyone has ever publicly said about me is what Bear Taffy said in episode 1 of Project Winter. When I accused Justin of stealing gears because I saw him steal gears, and then Bear Taffy said, "Why are we trusting Ryan?" Yeah, I trust Justin more than Ryan when it comes to pretty much anything. Fuck me, I guess. I thought we were playing a fun little social deduction game, and then immediately just get insulted as being untrustworthy by one of my oldest friends. Ronan and I talked about this sleepy little town and whether we both wanted to stay. I kind of thought he'd say we should move to Boston someday, or even New York. But he's happy here. There's something about knowing every street corner, every brick in a place. I was relieved. I think we'll be in Salem until we die. Get it? Even New York. Can I? Are these consecrated walls? They are consecrated walls. If these walls could talk, they would tell me they're consecrated. How did the wife die again? I don't know if we've been given that information. I think we need to wait for Rex to reveal that he's the big bad guy, and he'll blame us for his sister's death or something. Something along those lines. Remove? Remove? Not remove. This is endgame content right here, baby. Will he get to the church? Dun, 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 dun. These damn consecrated walls! Mr. Gorbachev, defile these walls! Oh, wait a minute. Meow to you as well, my friend. This still baffles me. I know it's so minor, and I mean, I'm in danger of becoming a caricature of something that I make fun of all the time, but the fact that this passed muster in a AAA video game is hilarious to me. The fact that the sound has a cooldown, but the animation doesn't is comical. Anyway. Yeah, ding! Plus, we never see the cat take a shit! Also, where do I go? I don't know if I'm supposed to be the cat right now. Or wham. This is not AAA? I mean, it's made by Square Enix, dude. So was The Quiet Man. I mean, those, as far as I'm concerned, they're AAA games. If you start to say any comically bad game published by a AAA studio is no longer AAA, then I think that's skirting the definition of what AAA is supposed to be. Yeah, but like, I mean, I don't think we can make that jump, brother. Oh. Sir, I would just like to get to the church if possible. Did this get us over the... No, this is right where we started, dude. Alright. You guys remember where we parked our cat? Yo, thank you. I forgot I could teleport now. In some situations. Maybe it's just this way. Real witches didn't wear those hats, dude. Ronan pops the question. Today he asked and I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him. I love him. But when he asked to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything, like my voice was frozen. And he just knelt there, my silence crushing him. Then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him I needed to think. But have I blown it now? Yikes. I'm going to add this to my cringe compilation. No?
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
Did we miss this earlier? I mean, we're back at the start of the game. It's possible. The day we met. I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit, I liked it, but what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Well, I'm adding this to my cringe compilation as well. Well, if you're bad, I'm your dead. No, I'm not reading news articles. Where does that come from? It comes from a video I saw where there is a simulated rap battle where one guy says, "I'm bad," and then the other guy says, "Huh. If you're bad, I'm your dad." And then he puts on sunglasses and all his friends go, "Whoa!" Oh, it's unconsecrated fence. Oh shit, dude. Why? I just want to go to the. I just want to go to the church, man. Take me to church, despite the fact that the map's only about 1 meter squared. I can't find it. Tallest building in the city by far. It's been a while since I heard this song. I was doing my best. Also, I can't sing. I've made it.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones.
I thought you got used to
You
it.
can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal.
It's a dead ghost. You never think it can happen to you.
Thank God you're okay. No, Joy, don't! Damn it.
Mighty fine police work there, Lou.
Lieutenant, caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father McCauley? Is he all right?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
I tried everything I
My
could.
pastor yet?
Nope. To the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen
Haunted vacuum cleaners? This
Half
place gives
stuff
me the
feels like a
heebie-jeebies.
goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Joy and Iris are at the church. Can I ask you an honest question? Who's Iris? Is that her mom? Oh, it's the sister. That's right. Thank you. I need to make sure they're okay. Police can't find Baxter. The police have been trying to find Baxter, but can't. Dun dun dun! Ooh. Oh, dude! We did it! There's no way this was here before. They made us wait for it.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the
Iron
pastor.
Maiden album.
He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years after getting hit by lightning back in '98. It suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help.
Riveting.
I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones.
R/no sleep.
Make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give away under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop! Come down immediately!" My voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
It's like when you read the synopsis of a scary story on Wikipedia. There's no attempt to ratchet up the tension or anxiety at all. It's just a bullet list of I was cleaning the church and then I heard some crying, I saw some dried blood, and whoa, spooky, dude, there was a corpse. Anyway, I never went back. Isn't that spooky? At the end of that really, really long diatribe of bullet points, there was a corpse, dude. Wow. Only who was phone? Send me, dude. Look at, dude. Whatever, I got him. Let me go, please. I'm definitely dead as hell. Yeah, but that was a pretty cool stealth kill. Until that moment, that was sick. Are you bald only so that Ratatouille can't control you? I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm too old to understand that reference. I've seen Ratatouille, but I don't know if I spend enough time on image boards to understand what you're talking about. Send them, brother.